bourbon. Oh, she's not going to be happy. I'm John.
I am Kaya.
Southside Sippers.
I probably was with you when you bought half of this stuff, so I don't know why you're freaking out.
You were, but...
I literally gave him permission to buy most of what's on this table. Why don't we start with what I had purchased together?
Well, I figured we'd try to get in order what I bought.
In order for the month?
Yeah. No?
I don't care. You're running this shindig. I'm just here for the drinks.
Okay, so this I had to buy. It was a two-parter.
What is that? It's a cool label. Legend?
Legend. It's a Jimmy Beam product, but the only reason I bought it, look what it's finished
Sherry
in.
cask.
That's why I bought it.
Oh, wait, and a wine.
We've tried it. We didn't care for it, but we tried it years ago.
Partially finished in wine and sherry casks. That'll be interesting.
So I was curious because I'm wondering if we will like it now, where we didn't years ago.
There are faces in that label.
I've never noticed
There's a
that.
face and a face.
Oh, that's the master distillers.
That's cool.
Interesting. Ah.
That's cool. Okay.
So I bought that, and then I bought Cooper's Craft.
All right.
100 proof. So there was a rumor going on that this was like baby to something like a maybe King of Kentucky or something like that, because it's Brown Foreman.
Yeah.
So people were picking this up. We've had it. It was good. I mean, it's nothing like mind-blowing.
No.
But it's good. But this is why I bought both those. This is probably the only time I talk about price. Legit. Guess how much?
Legend.
That's what I said.
You said legit.
I don't know what you're talking about. Guess how much?
25.
$10.
Oh my gosh, is this bargain bourbon again?
Yes!
You know what? If it's on sale for $10, it's probably on sale because it's not very good.
Well, we can be the judge of that.
We should try like a $10 bourbon up against like something that's way more.
Cooper's,
and like blind them.
well, so when we bought that bottle the first time at Costco, so you know it's already...
This?
Yeah, no, the...
This?
Yeah, that.
Wait, we bought a second bottle of this?
We bought that years ago.
Seriously?
We didn't care for it, but hey,
Yeah.
that was years ago when our flavor profile was different. And when I was not going to buy it, even at the $10, but when it said sherry, I was like, well, I may like this.
It.
So that's why the sherry
and the
part.
And the price.
Well, the price had something to do with it. The price had something to do with it. So when I bought that at Costco years ago, it was $45. That's a $60 bottle. They still sell it on regular shelves for $60. This place was just getting rid of it.
Interesting.
It's kind of like the bacon I've been buying. They've just stopped carrying it. It's still good.
I mean, someone come help me, please.
All right, Cooper's Craft.
12.
20.
I shot that gun, didn't I? Yeah, sorry. Wah wah. That's awesome though. I remember liking the Cooper's Craft.
Yeah. And we have the other Cooper's Craft, I think, up there.
Okay.
So we could do like a face-off of Cooper's Craft. I think the other one's like an 86 proof.
Because didn't we look up that,
Yeah, we drove by there.
yeah, that's what I thought. There's a,
Brown Foreman.
the Brown Foreman, a picture of that on the front of the label.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so far not too upset.
Like I said, it's not mind-blowing, but it's pretty tasty. What is that on the... No, it's the building as well. I was going to say, that kind of looked like your tree almost for a second.
My tree of life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
You can never pass down a Weller Special Reserve, especially at Ohio pricing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
They sell it cheaper?
They do.
Huh. I wonder why.
Because Ohio's state ran.
Oh,
So all
that's
their
right.
prices-
That's right. That's right. They're all mandated to be the same.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, do you pass on it? It's a good gift.
I was going to say we donate most of ours.
A good donation. So, I mean, I had to buy it. Sorry. Going along with that, I've passed on this now twice. I couldn't pass on it a third time because something said that I had to pick it up. Taylor Small Batch. It's a solid pour. And it was a reasonable price.
Yeah, I think
We have a lot of Taylor.
I was gonna say we have a lot of Taylor
We have a
Black's.
lot of Taylor, but we just donated a bottle.
Did we? To
Yes.
what?
Some charity. I don't remember.
I don't
can't keep
think-
track.
Yeah, I don't know that I knew
We did.
this.
We did donate it.
Oh, that was last year.
No, that was this year in February. The bottle of Taylor.
Okay.
So-
Oh, that's right. Because I'm trying to put that sucker in the basket was a nightmare.
Yeah.
It's so cold.
But
All right. So this is you're showing these as like what you have bought in the month. So you bought this around the 1st of April.
mm-hmm. What?
Knowing that we were going to Kentucky mid-April.
Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Maybe I should stop while I'm ahead.
Still going? Oh, my stars. Ooh, what's that?
Silver Grove
That looks like a bottle of wine.
from New Riff.
Really?
Yep.
So what's different about this?
It's just their special whatever.
Special release?
I don't know what it is.
Same bourbon, they just slapped a new label on it?
Well, it could be. I don't know. But this is barrel proof rye. We got that one. That's the 2025. This I'm telling you, she's. This is the 24 of the bourbon barrel proof. I don't know. I'm scared to keep going.
You're ridiculous.
And this year's barrel proof, they're different.
Yeah.
They're different. They're all different.
Well, now we've got another lineup.
Yes.
All right, pull the fourth one out because I'm sure it's in there.
No, well, not from New Riff. I showed restraint. They had a special on this 3-pack. I figured you might get down on the Silver Grove, like the what's behind the whole Silver Grove
Well, yeah, it's for a
charity or
charity.
something.
Yeah, proceeds from the release will benefit the Silver Grove Community Foundation. I don't know what that is. A
Something in
special
Newport.
barrel proof blend from master distiller. Okay. I'm sure there's a story there, and I'm sure it's a cool one. I'll have to look into it. All right. What else?
We talked about these now. Oh, we didn't talk about this one.
Seriously?
It's plastic.
Yeah, it is. I can't tell.
Ancient Age 90.
Why?
Because I didn't realize. Well, I'm on the hunt for ancient age. I cannot find ancient age, but the ancient age we have, I don't know how many times I can say ancient age. It's a tongue twister. It's getting there. Is like 80 some odd proof, but this is 90. So I figured, let's see what the difference is. And I bought plastic because I knew you would hate it. But also the glass was like $1.50 more. So that's why I got the plastic. Oh no, here's the bottle.
Oh my gosh.
Here's the bottle we talked about.
Oh yeah, I'm excited about this.
High Bank Cigar Cast Whiskey Wars. Amber.
Yeah, it's finished in amber on it.
Yep. 115 proof. This is when I got this at Party Source in Newport when I was by New Riff.
No, one of our viewers suggested this. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to try it. Lining up against some of the other.
I asked
Ever
you
on
about
ones.
that one. So
Yeah, I do remember you asking about that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 out of 9 that I knew about and would have said go for it. I would have said yes to these two.
Nothing. Not Silver Grove,
I have so much New Riff. I'd probably say no.
but it's not the same. Your mind is gonna be.
You're about to.
I know she's.
You better rein it in for May.
I didn't buy a bottle since mid-April.
We went to Kentucky mid-April.
I know, and after that, I hadn't bought a bottle. And I still haven't bought a bottle.
You have not bought a bottle since mid-April.
Correct.
Okay. I misheard.
Since our Kentucky trip, I have not bought a bottle. I'm like twitching.
Buyer's remorse.
I'm twitching.
You know what? I think if we can polish off a couple more of the bottles upstairs, like twice as many as you bought for April, then you can buy some for May. You better start drinking.
You start drinking. All right. Okay. So we went down to Bardstown, but before Bardstown, we stopped in Louisville.
Mm-hmm.
And we did the whole shebang.
Pursuit Spirits.
From Pursuit. We saw you, Ryan. And we did that tour. Not really a tour, but like an experience.
Yeah,
I would say,
it's not
really
even.
cool.
I mean, as a tasting, but bourbon that you would never find again. It's a really neat experience.
Really neat experience. So we bought a single barrel select from them, episode 71.
It's named after podcast episodes. Well, we were able to try this one there.
Yes, we were.
That's what I thought.
Off on that one.
Which is what I thought was really cool. Some of the distilleries you go, you can't try before you buy, and Pursuit is not that way. You can try just about anything they've got there for purchase.
And then we had to go ahead and buy episode 70. They are barrels sitting next to each other.
Right next to each other. And tasted
completely
drastically different.
Completely different. Same type of barrel and everything.
And we both have a preference out of these bottles. I'm excited to do it again, blind, to see if we would still pick the same.
I'm trying to remember which one I picked.
I remember which one I picked. And we were the lucky winner of purchasing the last bottle of episode 70. So it no longer exists. But yeah, so aged the same amount of time in the same place. Just two different barrels. The only thing that's different about these two bourbons is the barrel, which I think is stupid cool. So we're going to line these two up for you and do a little blind and see if we pick the same one that we did before. See if we can taste a big difference.
And then we
get to bottle our own.
We thiefed our own bottle
straight
from a barrel.
It's really cool.
Pretty cool. She got hers and I got mine, and we both did different barrels. So
you did a rye, didn't you?
I did not.
On a rye?
I did not. I did the bourbon.
Did you really?
I did do the bourbon. I think Dustin maybe did the rye. Maybe I don't remember.
I forgot what I put on here. Mine was from Finger Lakes, and on there's a label. You put the date and your name and the barrel number or whatever. This was from Finger Lakes. The barrel was from, but the occasion. Do I really need an occasion to drink bourbon?
Mine was just good times. So mine is Heaven Hill.
Interesting. Of course you picked a Heaven Hill.
I had to. And then the last one we got from them, we got their Millwood Barrel Proof Derbytown 7-year. It's a little 375.
A special release.
Pretty cool.
We did not get to try this there.
We did.
Did we really?
We did try this. It was good. That's why we bought it.
Okay.
And you didn't let me pick up the other one.
Because it wasn't good.
Well, it was good. You just were like, yeah.
We've had enough purchasing. 5 bottles all in one. Well, and we had another bottle. We bought one, the double oak for a buddy. So we actually walked out with 6 bottles.
But we can't claim that one.
They didn't fit all in the box.
What's really cool about, Pursuit, they just are now releasing barrel proof.
Saw that.
Pretty exciting, and they're bringing in for beginners some lower proof stuff, starting around I think 86 proof.
Wow, really?
So they've got like an 86 proof, then they got their normal 108, and then they got some barrel proof stuff that's
cool.
Now for a little bit of everything for everyone.
I'm gonna catch up on their podcast
cool.
this week. I
haven't listened to that. I just saw an email on that.
I know, it's sitting in my inbox. I keep meaning to read that too.
It was pretty cool.
Falling behind.
Really cool experience. If you guys get a chance, you should check them out. They're awesome. They're getting ready to open up their Whiskey Row building. I think it should be open maybe by now.
I think we missed it by a couple weeks.
Maybe by now.
Having to push it back because of construction. So
yeah,
I'll have to check it out. They'll have a whole bar in there, some specialty made cocktails. So
it'll be neat.
Yep, pretty cool.
Looking forward to that one. So
thanks for the Christmas gift, folks, because that was a really cool experience.
It was very cool. And then.
Oh, you're laughing. Okay,
so I picked up a double oak Pursuit. But it's a store pick. From Evergreen Liquors when we were in Bardstown, because we stayed a day in Louisville and then we spent the next day in Bardstown. And I had to pick it up because it was a store pick.
And then you happened to just see that.
I
had another bottle he had purchased. And he was walking out of the liquor store and happened to catch that. It was not where it's supposed to be, out of the corner of his eye. I mean, you've got like radar vision for this stuff. So he picked up the bottle and he was real sweet with the bartender, like, hey, can I swap these two out? And the bartender was cool. He's like, yeah, we'll make it right. And so they swapped the bottles out. And it was awesome.
They swapped it out and they got another sale because because we bought a bottle as a gift, but I wanted to do a store pick as a gift. And then I'm like, well, we've got to have a store pick too. So, because we have a regular
double oak.
Well,
let's line those two up.
Yeah, I don't think we've done that where we've done a store pick versus a regular.
I don't think we've ever found a store pick.
We had a store pick. It was Chris's pick.
Oh, that's
right.
Kroger. Okay, that's right.
This is like our 5th maybe bottle of double oak.
That's a good one.
So good.
That's a really good one. Yeah.
If you've not had it, you gotta try it. So while at Evergreen, we picked up, which you guys have seen already, a little bit of True Story.
We really liked it there at the liquor store. We didn't much care for it when we lined it up against the other Amarana finishes, but
we need to go back to it.
We do need to go back to it.
Do you want to go back to it right now?
No, because I've already got something on my palate. I think that with all the other Amarana finishes is not so heavy on the Amarana that it was just you were picking up some of the other tasty notes because the palate was off. So I think by itself it would be fabulous.
Funky. It was funky in the mix.
It was
not. It was okay.
Not as smooth as the others.
It was okay when we tried it at Evergreen, but yeah, it was a little funky when we put it in the. And if you've not seen that video, I think it's gonna be somewhere right around there.
The Amarana finishes. You should check that out. But the bartender. This was a different day. We were at Evergreen twice, and the first day we were there, we started sipping bourbon at what, 10 a.m. Is it 10?
11, something like that. I don't know.
It was 12 o'clock somewhere. Anyways, we asked to purchase this bottle, and he goes, really?
Yeah, he was.
I was like, okay, Mr. Snob.
Yeah.
So I couldn't wait to get it home and prove him wrong. And then it was in that lineup, and I was like, oh. Maybe he had something going on there. So we'll have to give it another go.
The other two in our group weren't big fans of it either.
No.
So, but
no.
We'll try it again. We're not gonna shove it to the side yet. So another Evergreen purchase. This was
this was amazing.
So good. Nulu bourbon whiskey finished in maple brulee barrels.
It's not super heavy on the maple. It reminds me a lot of that Hard Truth.
Then we're gonna do a face off because I'm really excited.
I think the Nulu might.
They both were really good. This is 7-year, finished for 3 months. It is, oh my gosh, I can't do math. 61.2, so that's 121.4, 122.4.
We sampled this before the True Story, so that may be why our palate was a little.
You're really trying to sell that purchase.
Yeah.
It's fine. The Nulu was
phenomenal. I can't wait to get that sucker open.
As Kaya does.
It was amazing.
It was really good. We went to the Blind Pig while we were down there. All these places, if you're in Bardstown, you need to stop and check out. Blind Pig was awesome.
Blind Pig was really cool.
Because they were $5 pours.
No matter what, the bourbon.
Anything on their back shelf was $5 pours. And I think I got an email last weekend was their store picks were free for tastings.
You're kidding.
So I mean they're awesome. It's a small shop, but they're
tons of bourbon. The whole wall is bourbon.
They're awesome. Evergreen was really awesome as well. So.
We enjoyed Evergreen.
Yeah.
The Evergreen was a bit bigger. It's more like a liquor store, but with a full tasting bar. So the experience is really cool.
It was really cool, and people there were really well. I mean, the people drinking there were really cool.
The first bartender was meh. Second bartender was pretty cool.
Yeah, I would agree. But at the Blind Pig, we got a K-Luke toasted.
Super good.
Really good. Really good. I was blown away by that one. That one was, I thought that was fantastic. This is batch 3. It's 118.8 proof. Yeah.
Almost matches the price.
Yeah. It was good. I think it's a lot better than the high rye that we have right now.
Mm.
But I would like to maybe put them up against each other, maybe. We'll see.
I don't know, a rye against a bourbon?
It's not a rye, it's a high rye. The bourbon just with a higher rye mash bill.
Okay.
So.
This is a low rye. No, mash bill, high and low rye.
See? There we go.
All right. Okay. I mean, you don't have to twist my arm to get bourbon lined up, so.
We stopped at Bardstown Bourbon Company. Thank you for the glass. Kaya, 5-finger discount.
What are you talking about?
She knows. People around know.
I have no idea.
We picked up a Bardstown Bourbon Company small batch stave finish. Blend of straight bourbon whiskey finished with oak staves.
Mm-hmm.
You can read that. It's I don't know what color. Is that teal?
Yeah.
Teal label. I thought well, I think you enjoyed it too. I thought it was really good for what it was. So
Oh, I did. I just don't remember that we went home with it.
yeah, I asked you about it. And you were like, yeah. Because I think it was the lowest priced one that we tried.
Pretty sure this was after our Lux Row tour, and we were like, it was a lot of bourbon.
It was a little bit of bourbon on there.
Yeah. I don't remember going home with one.
Yeah.
All right. Actually, yeah, because we tried it at the bar. We had a whole
We
lineup
had 4 different.
of the Bardstowns, and this was our favorite out of that lineup. Okay, now I remember. What did you want me to read off of here?
You can read the origins.
Georgia, and then Bardstown, and then 20% Kentucky, 6% Kentucky.
Yeah.
Just random Kentucky.
Gotcha. So there. That was cool. Bardstown. We had a lot of. I think we had some fun there.
Oh, we did.
We had
That bartender was awesome. You
we
went
had
to get your
we had a-
passport stamped.
a couple samples there. So
You went to get it stamped a second time. And what did the gal behind the counter say?
the person that was going to stamp said, "Oh, you had this stamped 4 years ago, 5 years ago, something like that."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Yeah, I want it stamped again." And she's like, "Well, the person that signed this is behind the bar." I was like, "Well, you don't sign it. I'll go talk to her." And she signed it, and I was like, "Hey, thanks," and gave her a high five, and said she was awesome. And it was a good time. And bourbon was flowing. We had some sausage sandwiches from a gas station after that, before that, or something like that.
Before that.
It was awesome.
Yeah. It was good. It was the distillery there. I wouldn't mind doing a tour through there.
I would love to do a tour there.
Yeah.
I think it's a really neat place.
Yeah.
Then we headed over to Heaven Hill. We missed the bar. They had closed by the time we got there. Weren't letting any more people up there. There was nothing special that we could get. But I did pick. I don't consider this is not a bottle. We picked up a tube of Pikesville Straight Rye because I've been very curious about it, but haven't wanted to buy the bottle yet. So I bought a tube. So we
Looks
have
like
a
a
tube.
cigar tube.
We have a tube. That does not count as a bottle.
Are you gonna sip it right out of the tube?
Well, I'm not going to. I'm going to pour it in a glass, but you can try it out of the
It
tube.
look like a giant test tube. I think it'd be kind of fun to
It
drink
is a
out of.
test tube. So it's cool. They some of their stuff cool with the test tube, whatever you want to call that. But that is not a bottle.
Okay.
Making sure, even though it costs more than one of the bottles on the table, that is not a
I was
bottle.
gonna say I don't. It's
It's not a bottle.
still bourbon.
Not a bottle.
It makes up for the other tiny one we bought over here.
There you go. That makes one bottle. And then the last purchase on our way out, we stopped at the Evan Williams.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because we were hoping for that. Should I tell the story? Was it a 17-year? The guy was trying at the bar.
Oh, the Heaven Hill 9.
Is it 19?
19 or 17, I can't remember. I think we told the story. Did we tell the story?
Mm-mm.
Oh. That was at Evergreen. We when we were buying, you can go ahead and tell it.
No, there's a guy at the bar. He was a bartender from Florida. He was drinking. He asked the bartender for a, pretty sure it was 17-year Heaven Hill. And he said, we just missed the release from Heaven Hill. Went out yesterday and we just got into town today. So he's sipping it and I'm just standing there at the bar and I say, hey, how's it taste? And he looks at me and he hands me his Glen. He says, oh, I don't got cooties. You give it a try. And I was like, really? It's like a $50 pour. He was kind of abrasive. I was really afraid to say no, and I was
he was
not
very
going to
loud.
turn a 17-year bourbon down. So
Especially from heaven.
I took his little Glen and switched it around and took a sip. It was amazing. So we just thought on the off chance that we would hit.
The Evan Williams, maybe they'd have something special out.
Well, and just in case they release that 17-year Heaven Hill at their location, maybe like a couple days later. But no luck, however. We found something really cool.
We did get a special edition of the Evan Williams Single Barrel Kentucky Derby Festival. Happy Derby. It says Happy Derby. It's a pen on it that says Happy Derby. And I'm guessing in this thing is another pen for Derby.
Oh, we should have opened that up a long time ago. We missed the Derby.
Did miss the Derby.
Huh.
This is Single Barrel Vintage Bourbon. Put in oak in 2017. It's a little higher proof than their normal single barrels. This is 106. I don't know what their normal ones are. Barreled on 12/27/17. Bottled on 1/2/25. So kind of cool because normally it's all black. It's pink, fuchsia, whatever color you want to call that. So
Pegasus pin, it says.
Pegasus.
Kentucky Derby Festival. 2025 Pegasus pin. Oh, it's a sponsorship. Oh.
It's kind of neat. I might have overpaid for
Find
it, but
a gold winner pin and you could win $20,000. You seriously haven't opened this up?
I never
There could be $20,000 sitting in this.
you know how much bourbon we could buy for that?
Oh, I think we could do a lot with $20,000.
There's a lot of bourbon.
You should open that up.
Holy cow, didn't even think about it. Should we open it now?
Might as well. Give it the gold. You don't want to tear the ugly package.
I don't want to tear. Oh.
Oh my goodness. Just rip it open. Just rip it open.
Oh. It's like painful. Painful.
You can do it. Just do it.
Painful. I'm sweating right now.
Oh my gosh.
Sweating.
Do you want me to do it?
You'll
You've torn it. I would have had it like.
You'll mutilate it.
Well, I could at least tear it to the point where you could tape it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Come
What
on,
color?
gold pen.
What color?
It's gotta be gold. Gold, gold, gold. You're such a faker. Well, at least it's pink.
It's pink.
Oh, okay.
I think they're all pink.
Jamming on that. Happy Derby. It is a little Pegasus.
I think they're all pink.
Well, there's a gold one out there somewhere.
You got $2 off a Derby pie.
Ooh, what's that?
I don't know.
Pie?
$5 off any haircut at Great Clips. Ooh, I could use that.
Happy Derby. All right, guys. So
that's the same
I'm counting
almost
20 bottles.
Is that?
And I didn't count your tube. 21 with the tube.
Whoa. I told you she was going to be mad.
I mean, this back row I'm responsible for, and I thought that
The
was
back 2 rows.
well, 2 rows. Yes, the back 2 rows.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. So you're responsible.
You
for
bought
11.
that one on the end on your own. I was not there for that. I was in the car.
I bought it because I thought you would like the pink. So you'd be all about it.
I need a bottle of bourbon with a pink topper. That badly.
That'll get torn.
Exactly. I don't know. And I was not responsible for the tube. You were so excited I wasn't gonna say no. But everything else, yes. Technically, however, I'm gonna argue this point because we did have a gift card of Pursuit.
Well, 2 of those bottles, yeah. 2
And
of those
we did not
bottles,
technically pay for these.
the ones that came with our tour.
Oh, that's right. Those are those two.
The ones
These
that came
two.
with the tour. So
Came
we're
with
at
the tour.
18.
So,
Really at 18.
I mean, we still have to store them, but.
Potato.
Did you show the cups? No little cups.
Oh, Pursuit. Well, I thought we were going to put something in them.
No.
That's why I had them out here. Pursuit with the whole shebang. We got these little. Get my pinky out. And,
You know what? I think we did tell that story about the bartender and trying to.
well, they heard it
Fine.
again in case
Sorry
they
about
didn't
that.
watch it.
I must be getting old.
No,
Too much bourbon. It's frying my
Never.
brain cells.
never. Yeah. So.
All right. It's a hefty haul. Last month wasn't so bad though. I guess we made up lost.
Yeah. Exactly.
We'll be better for the month of May.
You tell us what your thought is. Did I do good?
Should he be buying any more discount bourbon?
There's gems in that. Remember that Breckenridge? You loved it.
Are you sure about that?
You said it. You said, from your mouth to God's ears.
No, I think you.
You said this is.
No, I don't.
Phenomenal.
I don't think that's the.
Buy more, she says.
No.
Buy more.
Wait, no. I think you make poor decisions.
She's going on that again. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Yeah. So it did get a little.
Ridiculous.
I wouldn't say ridiculous. It got a little out of hand.
Yeah.
Maybe, but
yeah. Okay.
Well, what do you do?
Damage is done. It's not going away. I guess we just gotta drink it down.
We'll just drink
Shucks. Maybe have some friends over and give it a go.
Well,
guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.
One last bottle.
Really? We already have 20 bottles out. 21 if you count the tube.
No, the tube doesn't count. This was for charity. It was for a special, and I couldn't believe I got it.
This is a surprise. Do I know about this? I don't think I do. Oh, I've seen it. This is so cool. Okay. All right.
You opened it?
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with you.
You had it sitting out.
This does not concern you. Why did you open it?
Because it's a cool box. I wanted to see what was in it.
We got ourselves a Jack Daniels Coy Hill, baby.
You have been wanting one of these for so long.
I mean, it's the last year for it.
Barrel House 8
for 24. So it's it's lower proof. It's 128.9, but it's Coy Hill, baby. It's Coy Hill. Thank you, Shorty. She went to a charity auction for melanoma.
Oh yes, she was texting you.
Yes. She is a survivor, and she was there and said, "Hey, do you want you interested in any of this?" And she took the first picture, and it was Blanton's. And she said she doesn't know anything about bourbon. She's like, "It's a single barrel," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. What else?" And she's like, "Well, they got this Jack Daniels," and I'm like, "Go on." And so she sends me a picture, and I was like, "Yes, let's go." And she said, "How much are you willing to go to?" And I said, "An undisclosed amount," and we got it.
You want to open it now?
No.
When are we ever gonna open it? You're just gonna sit there and just be like, "Oh, my precious."
My precious.
No, you do it, and you make a thumbnail on that.
My precious.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
If I rub it,
Sleep with it tonight.
maybe a genie will come out. Wish me some bourbon dreams or wishes. No, because I want to do a face-off.
Against regular?
Again, that bad boy right there.
Okay.
So, super excited. It was more than retail, but it went for a good cause, but it was less than what you see it on the secondary market. So I say that's a win.
I say that's a win.
And like I said, it went for charity. So
21 bottles this month. That's 21. By the way. We're counting the charity bottle.
Yeah, but we're Xing out 2 of the bottles.
No. I mean, technically we didn't pay for them. However, that's 21.
But
and a half.
No, because that'll
21 and a half.
It's Coy Hill, baby.
I know.
Coy Hill.
I know.
Are you telling me to say no to that?
I'm excited, but we might have to do that face off before too long because I'm excited to try.
Oh, I want to do it right now, but no, I'm gonna show some restraint because I want to really enjoy it. I'm gonna do a cleanse. I'm gonna palate. I'm gonna do the enema. All of it.
How mad are you gonna be if you pick the other one over the Coy Hill?
Wow. We'll walk into oncoming traffic.
I mean, you've hyped this Coy Hill up so much.
I know.
We'll see.
That's why it's got to be done blind.
Yep.
And we'll just see.
We'll see.
I want to know what the hype is on Coy Hill. So
well, it's the location of the distillery, and they're supposed to get more airflow. So it's supposed to,
of that rick house. I've been told there's Coy Hill bottles of the barrel proof rye out there that can't be labeled Coy Hill but come from the same warehouse. So
interesting.
It'd be very interesting. I wish I need to do some more research on these codes so I can figure it out and start looking for that stuff. So, but yeah.
All right. Probably the best purchase out of the whole month. And went for a good cause, so.
I wouldn't say it's the best. It's a very good surprise.
I'll let you finish that off. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.
Oh, but I want to put it in this so I can do my little pinky.
Do your pinky in that.
Sip responsible, guys.
Bye-bye.